Merry Christmas.
Open your boxes. 1, 2, you get a car.
Pardons for everyone.
Oh, boy.
Okay? Pardons for you, pardons for you, pardons for you. Everyone gets a pardon.
And you get a pardon. I'm going to channel my inner Oprah. It's going to be awesome.
The thought process is, so far, for the Biden administration, potentially on the table, pardoning members of the January 6th committee, specifically Adam Schiff, former GOP Representative Liz Cheney from Wyoming.
Oh, yeah. She needs a pardon.
I wonder if that will go all the way back to her time in the Defense Department, maybe. And then, ding, 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 Dr. Anthony Fauci. So this would be a unprecedented blanket pardon of everyone you like within your administration, even if isn't that kind of an admission that you're doing something wrong?
Yeah. So I actually did some historical research on this, and there was a Supreme Court case addressing the issue of pardons, presidential pardons, in 1915. And it established that in United States law, the presidential pardon carries with it, quote, an imputation of guilt and an acceptance of a confession of it. And the decision, I loved the wording. It was so poetic, the way we used to write our Supreme Court decisions. I mean, Clarence Thomas still. It's an act of grace. It is an act of grace. So once again, this is coming from Politico. They had an insider at the White House. And while Joe Biden was taking a nap over in Angola this week,
oh my gosh,
Jill Biden and the staff were beginning to plan the sweeping round of pardons that they're going to give out for Christmas presents. And like as you said, the people that you mentioned are on the list. This, can I just say, Democrats have no forward thinking. This is all
but the
just
norms.
power politics.
But the norms, Erica. I thought they were the party of the norms.
The party of the norms. This is just power politics all the way down to the bottom. And they're like, oh my gosh, we need to just cover our rear ends because we're going to be in jail because you deserve it. But we're going to just say, yeah, these guys, they're going to have pardons like Hunter's pardon, of course. It'll be sweeping. It'll be like, for any and all crimes they may or may not have committed for this period of time.
Right, but you know whose fault this really is, Erica, if you think about it.
Oh,
obviously, it's Trump's fault.
It's Trump's fault.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trump
because
is
if you read, I went in and read the New York Times. You got it. You pulled it.
Okay.
You pulled it already. Yes,
This is
you were
so
on the
good.
same page. You and me, Pogo. I was like, gee, I wonder what the New York Times did when they reported on this. It was unbelievable.
It legitimately reads like romance.
This is not
fan fiction.
reporting. This is
No. Okay,
propaganda.
so we have the New York Times on Trump's pardon versus Biden's pardon. So here we go. We have President Trump doled out clemency to a new group of loyalists on Wednesday, wiping away convictions and sentences as he aggressively employed his power to override courts, juries, and prosecutors to apply his own standard of justice for his allies.
Yeah.
This was in 2021.
Those are the last minute Trump ones.
All
And
right.
Fast forward.
2024, a dark sky had fallen over Nantucket, Massachusetts on Saturday evening when President Biden left the church along his family after his final Thanksgiving as president.
Oh my gosh.
Inside a borrowed vacation compound earlier that week with its views of the Nantucket harbor, Mr. Biden had met with his wife, Jill Biden, and his son, Hunter Biden, to discuss a decision that had tormented him for months.
Oh my gosh.
The
This
issue,
is
a pardon that would clear Hunter of years of legal trouble, something the president had repeatedly insisted he wouldn't do.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that the communist newspapers have two different standards? Oh, gosh.
Not
I
only
forgot.
that, but if you start digging into it, the way that they're framing this potential like blanket pardon for all these Biden lackeys is they're framing it as in order to protect the hardworking civil servants of the United States from Trump's, the words were vengeance, revenge, reparations, coming like it was completely painted as big bad man. Basically, Genghis Khan is coming with his horde to strike down with his scimitar all of these poor civil servants like Adam Schiff. And they have to be protected from this at all costs. But basically, the precedent it's setting is for anyone who comes after this, if you work for the president of the United States and he's the kind of guy who's going to sign pardons, you can do whatever the heck you want. Anything.
I just love this. Basically, Democrats say, we're pretty sure Trump's going to do this, so we're just going to do it ahead of him.
right.
The guy, because he smashes every norm, so we'll just do it ahead of him.
We'll just smash it first.
This is crazy to me. There's this, now the Democrats are, have you heard this? The Democrats are now floating this idea of aggressive federalism. They're going to promote aggressive federalism and put issues back down to the states. And I'm like, Wait, what?
Hey, Josh,
what?
is aggressive
Come again?
federalism in the room with you right now?
Yeah, right. This is such baloney. Like, these people are so full of garbage. They're so full of baloney. It's like,
so funny.
oh, suddenly you're James Madison and you love federalism?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
only because
correct.
Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the White House. Oh, I mean, that's like, wait a minute. I should go to like Ron Wyden, the Democratic senator from Oregon. Hey, do you still want to push through that bill that would increase the size of the Supreme Court to 15? You know, go to AOC. Hey, you really wanted to get rid of that filibuster. Should we do that right now? What say you? Huh? Oh, no? Oh, not so interested in that, huh?
Wait, Josh.
Crazy.
Can you do the honors? Can the golden son of the airwaves, what was it again? Great son of audio broadcast,
Great
deliver
son
the
of
line?
audio.
Can I what?
Deliver the
Say
line.
the line.
Say the line.
Listen, folks, I got to tell you something about these Democrats. In the New York Times, the editorial page, it's almost like they're lying.
Thank you.